Rising sun is setting.
Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $119.99 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
What was Ichiro today, Bob? We're talking to you after the Mariners' day game with Cleveland, where Brandon League blew it in the 11th inning.
Big 0, big 0 for 6.
And did not have a good series, is not having a good road trip.
0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Your 3-hole hitter today, 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position.
Remind me of something, Bob. I recall you quoting Eric Wedge a couple days back. What were his lines about Ichiro? Do you recall?
Yeah, he said he's not a prototypical 3 hitter, and he says he's not going to do much damage there.
And he's not. I'm thinking it's at the point now that we've seen the 2 big experiments going into this year. Obviously, putting Sean Figgins back in the leadoff spot, trying to get something out of that investment, and they've already decided that that's gone.
Pulled the plug on that one.
I think the second biggest one, obviously, was moving one of the better leadoff hitters of all time into the number 3 spot. And I, for one, think it might be time to pull the plug on that.
So where do you put him? Because Ackley is in the midst of a 13-game hitting streak.
I like him there, yeah.
He's got his average up into the low 260s, I think, as we speak. Could be off a couple points, but he's doing well in the leadoff spot. So where does he go? And Saunders comes up with what you thought might be the game-winning hit in this game in the 2-hole. He's been in the 2-hole the past 2 games. So what do you do with Ichiro?
Well, you can definitely think about the 2-hole. Even though he doesn't seem to be that kind of a hitter, the fact that he does get a lot of contact and things like that, that's a possibility to me. But otherwise, my sense would be you do what you do to a number 3 hitter who's not hitting well. You drop him. I think they'll think very seriously about the number 2-hole. I agree with you. I think kind of the interesting thing that's happened here is Ackley looks really good, really comfortable batting leadoff, and he's getting on. I mean, he's producing.
Yeah, I don't mess with him.
No.
He's your future. He's starting to get hot. He's finding his rhythm. I don't touch him. I leave him right there.
I'm not sure how you feel about Saunders yet, but the 2 slot has been an issue. Ichiro seems like a number 2 hitter more so than maybe a 5 or a 6 down in the lineup. So if I'm voting moving him up 1, but I'm also voting doing it now.
Yeah, well, why not now? Why any move should happen now. If you've got something, if you're Eric Wedge and there's a move that you're thinking, I'd like to do this, do it now. The season is not, there is no postseason here. Let's be real about what this team is. They're not going to the postseason. Not that anybody thought that, but why not? What would prohibit you from making any move that's running through that head of his?
Nothing. You're not getting any productivity from the number 3 spot. So Ichiro, time to go.